So as we engage with lawmakers, whether on a state, local, or even a federal level, we must find our own best practices to promote inclusion and access for disregarded voices. Let's listen and learn together. Think about what your forward demands can be within your circle or your organization. Building on the academic concept of affirmative actions means we must learn from the past in order to develop a more equitable future. We can all greatly benefit from taking an inventory of the systems in play in our legal systems, our businesses, and our communities. Instead of succumbing to a savior complex, how about we create roundtables of equitable discussion where we can hear from individuals whose experiences may not mirror our own, but may be helpful in our quest and for growth. Breaking out of echo chambers is imperative if we are to create our own affirmative action processes. Create seats at your table. Together, we learn that we must confront our own privilege and extend a hand in empathy and inclusion to those who are struggling to find access. As I mentioned before, my industry is relationally driven, so it's all about relationships. And so we must be especially intentional about how we build community and who we build it with. Initiatives like our workforce development program that builds local workforce and supports returning citizens are an excellent and meaningful way for communities to engage with for companies to engage with marginalized communities. It's critical that we invest in our own. From those four demands delivered at Harvard to the 2023 dissenting opinions. I know we talked about Justice Jackson Brown and her statement. I mean, it's a lot of conflict, it's a lot of indicative reasoning, but it is evident that people of color have vocally supported affirmative action since its infancy, and we need to continue to push that mantra. It's a wake-up call, and it gives reason for those of us to really look at it and allow our voice to be heard to continue to make a difference. No one benefits from ignorance. Although former race-linked legal barriers are gone, race still matters to the lived experiences of all Americans, and the rulings make things worse, not better. So as leaders in our respective industries, we can help our communities and ourselves by taking open and honest looks at our policies and practices, by engaging diverse communities, diverse employers in these discussions. We can see our own practices with fresh eyes and create truly inclusive conversations and help to eradicate any foothold that institutional racism may have carved out in our own professional cultures. My research showed that diverse firms have a more difficult time attracting high talent, and the change to the affirmative action harms African American businesses directly with our ability to continue to attract top talent, pay them a competitive wage, and limits the pool of available candidates to diverse businesses.